Good morning. I'm on day 7 of the 40-day sugar fast. Mind is what is triggering us to want to go for those sugary snacks and that sort of thing automatically. So I am really working hard at changing my habits of what I typically reach for. My biggest trigger is when I get home from work. I used to immediately want to come to the fridge and find something to put in my mouth. And I'm changing that. Or even reach for my fake beer, like come home and immediately grab one of those. And it may be a fake beer, maybe alcohol-free beer, but it's still something that I'm going to instead of God as an automatic response. And I don't like that. I'm trying to fix that. So I am spending more time trying to, for my brain to acknowledge what I'm doing, what I'm wanting to do, and to take that thought captive before I automatically reach for what I typically want to reach for, if that makes any sense at all. Noticed too that I've taken into account on this journey is my spending has increased a little bit. I'm finding myself impulse buying things more, and that is still something I'm turning to instead of God. So I'm thankful because I'm noticing these things that are coming up in my life. All these things where I turn to over God. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's such a fight. It really is. And this is a battle, but ultimately I'm so thankful for it. Like I said yesterday, I feel more awake and alive, and like things are changing, things are moving inside of me. And I'm just so blessed about that. But feast more on the word and less on the food from the fridge. His word transforms our minds. There's no amount of food that you can eat that will transform your mind. Definitely not in a good way. Never have I ever eaten sugar and been like, okay, good, I'm good to go. I always want more. I always end up getting more and having more bites, or having to force myself to stop. And it's just this mind game that I play with myself, and it's exhausting. The more that I can cut these ties to food and to things that bring me comfort and replace it with the word of God, the more I'll be transformed and the freer I will be. And he promises us that. I know the longer that I do this, the more that I will crave him. And that's the ultimate goal. And that's what I truly want. I want to crave him over anything else. And that's what he wants for our lives. And I just am so grateful for such a loving God